What's up, Microsoft Sphere fam? Get ready for a rapid-fire download of the tech news that matters most. First up, we're diving deep into Microsoft's massive $17.4 billion AA compute deal with Nebius, a move that's sending shockwaves through the industry and could be a huge catalyst for MSFT stock. Next, we've got major upgrades to GitHub Copilot and Azure Migrate, featuring new AI-powered tools designed to revolutionize how businesses modernize legacy applications and supercharge their cloud migrations. Then, we're tackling a critical security vulnerability that Microsoft has just fixed in Entra ID, a flaw that could have allowed global administrators to be impersonated. And finally, prepare to be amazed by Microsoft's revolutionary in-chip cooling technology that's slashing GPU heat and outperforming traditional methods by threefold. Don't go anywhere, smash that like button, subscribe to Microsoft Sphere, and ring that notification bell so you never miss an update. Microsoft's $17.4 billion AI power play. This isn't just another cloud deal. It's a strategic masterstroke positioning Microsoft at the forefront of the AI revolution. By securing a massive $17.4 billion AA compute deal with Nebius, Microsoft is effectively buying itself crucial time and capacity in a market starved for resources. In an AI landscape desperately needing GPUs, power, and physical space, this agreement with Nebius provides immediate, ready-to-go capacity, allowing Microsoft to continue its own build-outs without missing a beat. This deal perfectly complements Azure's already impressive growth spurt and record capital expenditures, giving Microsoft's sales teams the confidence to promise and deliver the immense compute power that enterprise AI demands. It means less waiting for hardware and more accelerated development for copilots, advanced AI models, and large-scale enterprise AI rollouts. For investors wondering if Microsoft can justify its premium stock valuation, locking in essential supply like this is precisely how you stack the odds in your favor. The agreement guarantees dedicated GPU capacity, starting with a significant 300-megawatt data center in Vineland, New Jersey, ensuring Microsoft can handle demanding training and inference workloads without delay. Nebius, a Yandex spinoff, specializes in NVIDIA-based AI clusters, and its stock saw a notable surge on the news, reflecting the validation of such a high-profile client. This strategic move by Microsoft is designed to secure months, even years, of vital capacity precisely when demand is at its peak and supply chain constraints could otherwise cause significant delays. It aligns with Microsoft's ongoing strategy of balancing in-house infrastructure with partnerships, ensuring a robust and flexible supply chain. The impact is clear. Azure's momentum, already at a staggering 39% growth last quarter, will be further bolstered. By alleviating compute bottlenecks, Microsoft not only strengthens its competitive position against rivals, but also ensures its sales teams can pursue larger, more ambitious deals without the typical GPU availability hurdles. This deal is a quiet yet incredibly meaningful catalyst, supporting Microsoft's current valuation and solidifying Azure's leadership in the AI race. Analysts are watching closely, with a strong buy consensus rating and an average stock forecast indicating significant upside potential. Don't go anywhere, because the AI revolution is just heating up. Next, we're uncovering how Microsoft is making app modernization and cloud migration faster and smarter than ever before. Supercharge your cloud migrations with AI. Microsoft is rolling out powerful new features for GitHub Copilot and Azure Migrate, designed to drastically simplify the modernization of legacy applications and accelerate cloud adoption. In the fast-paced world of software development, updates to programming languages and tools can often introduce breaking changes that require significant application adjustments. Microsoft's enhanced GitHub Copilot now intelligently identifies these issues, particularly within Net and Java ecosystems, and leverages AI agents to generate precise fixes. This capability extends beyond a company's own code to address breaking changes in external dependencies, ensuring a smoother transition. Beyond modernization, these updates are a game changer for cloud migrations. GitHub Copilot can now automatically map out necessary dependency changes when moving workloads to Azure, transforming complex tasks like switching from on-premises databases to Azure SQL instances into a streamlined process. After modifications, the tool conducts thorough testing to ensure all application features function correctly and checks for cybersecurity vulnerabilities. Furthermore, the Azure Migrate service has been enhanced to analyze on-premises applications, predict required changes for cloud readiness, and estimate migration costs. New AI features will automate key migration steps, and a new integration with GitHub Copilot fosters seamless collaboration between IT teams and developers. These advancements are already making waves, with developers and IT professionals expressing excitement about the potential to save time and reduce the complexity of application modernization and cloud migration projects. The integration of AI directly into these critical workflows is seen as a significant step forward for efficiency and security. But with great power comes great responsibility, and that includes keeping your digital fortresses secure. Next, we're exposing a critical security vulnerability that Microsoft has patched in Entra ID, and you'll want to know how close we came to a major breach. Global Admin Impersonation, Microsoft's critical Entra ID fix. Microsoft has deployed a vital fix for a severe security vulnerability in Azure Entra ID. Initially underestimated, but later revealed to have the potential for widespread user impersonation, including global administrators. This critical flaw, cataloged as CVE 2025-55241, was discovered by cybersecurity researcher Dirk-Jan Mollema. He found that undocumented actor tokens, when combined with a validation flaw in the legacy Azure AD Graph API, could be exploited to impersonate any user across any Entra ID tenant. The implications were staggering. A token generated in a test environment could grant administrative control over other tenants with minimal detection, especially if only data was being read. The core issue stemmed from the design of actor tokens, which are intended for back-end service-to-service communication and bypass standard security protocols like conditional access. Once compromised, these tokens allowed impersonation for a 24-hour window with no possibility of revocation. While Microsoft applications could generate these with impersonation rights, third-party applications were restricted. Critically, the Azure AD Graph API's lack of robust logging meant that unauthorized access to sensitive data, user accounts, and configurations could go unnoticed. Mollema's demonstration showed how the API failed to validate the token's originating tenant, allowing attackers to pivot from their own tenant to others simply by altering the tenant ID and using a known user identifier. The ability to impersonate a global administrator would grant complete control over Microsoft 365, Azure subscriptions, and all connected services, with NetHIDs potentially being brute-forced or discovered through cross-tenant collaborations. Microsoft responded swiftly, rolling out a global fix on July 17th and implementing further mitigations to prevent applications from requesting actor tokens via the Azure AD Graph API. While Microsoft reported no evidence of exploitation in its telemetry, security experts highlight the incident as a stark reminder of the vulnerabilities inherent in cloud identity systems. Anders Askason of Radiant Logic emphasized that undocumented identity features can quietly bypass zero trust, creating shadow backdoors that undermine cloud security. The consensus among security professionals is that vendor patching alone is insufficient, and enterprises require independent, continuous observability across their entire identity infrastructure to validate controls and prevent breaches. Now, let's shift gears from digital security to the very hardware powering our AI future. Get ready to witness a cooling revolution that's set to change the game for GPUs. Microsoft's revolutionary chip cooling slashes GPU heat by 65%. Prepare for a seismic shift in AI hardware as Microsoft unveils a groundbreaking microfluidic cooling technology that directly channels coolant onto silicon, dramatically reducing GPU heat and outperforming existing cold plate systems by up to 3 times. As artificial intelligence chips become increasingly powerful, they also generate unprecedented levels of heat. Traditional cooling systems, like cold plates, sit atop chips but are separated by insulating layers, limiting their efficiency. Microsoft's innovative approach carves microscopic grooves directly into the back of a chip, allowing liquid coolant to flow across the silicon surface, enabling highly effective heat dissipation. This advanced system even utilizes AI to detect unique heat signatures on the GPU and precisely direct coolant flow to the hottest spots. The results are astounding. Microsoft reports a reduction in the maximum temperature rise of a GPU by an incredible 65%. Sashi Majetti, Senior Technical Program Manager, stated that relying on traditional cold plate technology is becoming obsolete. Microsoft successfully demonstrated this technology by cooling a server running simulated Teams meetings. Judy Priest, Corporate Vice President and Chief Technical Officer, highlighted that microfluidics will enable more power-dense designs, leading to enhanced features and superior performance in smaller form factors. The next critical step is rigorous reliability testing, but the core technology and design have been proven effective. Collaborating with Swiss startup Corintis, Microsoft employed bio-inspired channel designs, mimicking the veins of a leaf, to optimize coolant flow and heat spot management. This breakthrough has far-reaching implications beyond individual chips. Jim Cleween, Technical Fellow, emphasized that hardware reliability, cost-effectiveness, speed, and sustainability are crucial for Microsoft services, and microfluidics promises improvements across all these areas. By cooling chips more efficiently, Microsoft anticipates reduced data center energy consumption and costs, potentially enabling servers to handle more demanding workloads and reducing the need for new construction. Looking ahead, this technology is seen as a key enabler for future 3D chip architectures, opening doors for new innovations in chip design. Microsoft's vision is for microfluidics to become an industry standard, not just an internal solution. And that's a wrap on today's top stories, but the future of tech never stops evolving. Join us next time for more incredible breakthroughs and industry-shaping news. And that's a wrap on today's Microsoft Sphere update. We covered Microsoft's massive $17.4 billion Nebius AI compute deal, new AI-driven upgrades for GitHub Copilot and Azure Migrate, a critical Entra ID security fix, and revolutionary in-chip GPU cooling tech. If you found this information valuable, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to Microsoft Sphere for all your tech news needs, and ring that notification bell so you never miss an update. Don't forget to follow us on all social platforms for more exclusive content. See you next time.